Buenas tardes, yo soy la profesora Lital y hoy vamos a hablar de comparaciones de desigualdad or comparisons of inequality, and this is parte uno. Hay cuatro maneras de expresar comparaciones de desigualdad. So there are four manners in which to express comparisons of inequality. We have adjectives, adverbs, nouns, and verbs. Some examples in English would be Sarah is prettier than Julia. Alejandra runs faster than Pepe. Marcos has more patience than Leo. Carlos drives more than Carmen. So first of all, let's talk about what an adjective is. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. And remember that in Spanish, adjectives agree with the noun they describe. So our first example for adjectives was Sara is prettier than Julia. In English, we use an ER and then a than, but in Spanish, we don't have an ER. We're actually going to put in a more. So you'll have to think of Sara is more pretty than Julia. Now, to say the same thing, we could also switch it around and say Julia is less pretty than Sarah. La estructura, the structure. We have a noun, a verb. You're either going to use más for more or on the adjective, or menos, then plus the adjective. Notice the adjective is going to agree with the subject of the sentence. And then que, this is than in English, and then another noun. Por ejemplo, Sara es más bonita que Juan. Notice bonita agrees with Sara because Sara is the subject. But if we switch it around and we say Juan is less pretty than Sarah, this time Juan es menos bonito que Sara, the bonito is going to change to masculine singular because it's going to agree with Juan. Although these two sentences express the exact same meaning, they express it in different structures. Más ejemplos, more examples. The red cars are prettier than the blue motorcycles. Remember, we're going to change prettier to more pretty. And so we'd say, los carros rojos son más bonitos que las motocicletas azules. Notice, bonitos is going to agree with los carros rojos because that's the subject. If we switch it around and we say, the blue motorcycles are less pretty than the red cars. Las motocicletas azules son menos bonitas que los carros rojos. Notice this time we have bonitas because the subject of the sentence is las motocicletas azules. So it has to agree. Both these sentences say the same thing. They just do it in different structures. Let's talk about adverbs now. An adverb is going to describe an action. Adverbs do not agree because they're describing a verb. Alejandra runs faster than Pepe. Again, we're going to have to change it around. We don't have an in Spanish, so we would say Alejandra runs more fast than Pepe. Or we could switch around and say Pepe runs less fast than Alejandra. La estructura, so the structure, we're going to have a noun, a verb. We're going to either use más, then the adverb que and another noun, or menos and the adverb que and another noun. Remember, más means more, menos means less. Por ejemplo, Alejandra runs faster than Pepe. Alejandra corre más rápidamente que Pepe, more fast. We can switch it around. Pepe runs less fast than Alejandra. Pepe corre menos rápidamente que Alejandra. The adverb rápidamente does not agree. Sustantivos or nouns. A noun, as you may remember, is a person, place, thing, and sometimes people say an idea. So when we are comparing things, we have the structure of a subject, a verb, más, then the noun, que, and another noun, or menos, noun, que, and another noun. Let's look at some examples. Por ejemplo, Marcos has more patience than Leo. Marcos tiene más paciencia que Leo. We can switch it around. Leo has less patience than Marcos. Leo tiene menos paciencia que Marcos. Remember, these two sentences convey the same meaning, but they do it in different structures. So verbs, let's talk about verbs. A verb is an action word or state of being word, but when we're comparing the actions, obviously it's going to be the action. La estructura, we'll have a subject, a verb, then we'll have either más que and another noun or menos que and another noun. Por ejemplo, Carlos drives more than Carmen. Carlos maneja más que Carmen. And we can switch it around, like on all of them. Carmen maneja menos que Carlos. Repaso, the review. Llene el espacio con las palabras correctas de comparación de desigualdad. So you're going to have to figure out, what are you comparing? An adjective, an adverb, a noun, or an action. You might want to stop the YouTube video, fill in the answers, and then come back. Las respuestas. Roberto es más inteligente que Andrés. Or if you think it's the other way around, we can say Roberto es menos inteligente que Andrés. What are we comparing? Intelligent, which is an adjective. Marisol habla más que Elisa, or Marisol habla menos que Elisa. I didn't specify which was which, and you'd have to pull it out of your head who's more intelligent. But notice we're comparing how much they talk, and so you would not have anything in between the más que or the menos que. So the action is what is being compared. Rubistela camina más lentamente que Yolanda. Or, if we want to make it the other way around, Rubistela camina menos lentamente que Yolanda. Again, you don't know which one I was thinking, so Rubistela may be faster or slower. And we're talking about how these two people are walking, so this is an adverb. Nacho tiene más dinero que Ernesto. Nacho tiene menos dinero que Ernesto. So here we're comparing how much money. Money is a noun. Es todo, except for the irregulars, and so you'll move on to the video PowerPoint, las comparaciones irregulares. Adiós.